You're stranded on a remote island. Food? Scarce. Shelter? Scarcely holding, but now the biggest threat yet. You're out of water, and your only source? A suspicious-looking puddle, or the ocean. Stop. That one sip of the puddle could kill you faster than starvation. Diarrhea, dysentery, cholera are waterborne killers that have taken down empires. So what do? You go ancient, because thousands of years ago humans figured it out with sand, sunlight, and fire. In Egypt, water was stored in copper vessels, knowingly leveraging copper's ability to kill bacteria like E. coli. In India, Ayurvedic texts described filtering water through sand, charcoal, and gravel, then leaving it in sunlight. Science now confirms that charcoal absorbs toxins, and UV radiation from the sun can sterilize water. In medieval Europeans, they avoided water altogether, opting for alcohol beer, because the boiling and fermentation process made it safer than the local well. Back to the island. First, you find the best source. Flowing water. You avoid stagnant pools, animal tracks, or anything that smells off. Clear doesn't mean clean, but it's a start. You improvise a filter. Layer a bottle or bamboo with cloth, sand, charcoal from last night's fire, and gravel. Slowly pour the water through. It removes dirt and some microbes, but not enough, so you boil it. If you have a pot, you start a fire. If not, you heat rocks and drop them into a carved wooden bowl or bamboo tube filled with water. After a rolling boil for 3 minutes, you've killed most pathogens. But what if you don't have a pot or the water is salty? Then you remember one of the oldest tricks of all. Distillation. Distillation is simple. You heat water until it evaporates. Then you catch the vapor as it condenses on it. What drips out is pure drinkable water. But this method isn't new. As early as 2000 BCE, Mesopotamians were using clay stills to distill alcohol and possibly purify water. In the 1st century CE, the Roman architect Vitruvius described how sailors could boil seawater and collect the steam on sponges to make it drinkable. By the 8th century, Arabic scholars like Jabir ibn Hayyan refined distillation techniques that would eventually shape modern chemistry. And during the age of exploration, sailors used rudimentary solar stills aboard ships, some so desperate they distilled their own urine. So now on this island you build a solar still. You dig a pit in the ground, place green vegetation or salty water around the edges, and put a small container in the center. You cover the pit with plastic from the wreckage, stretch it tight, and weigh the center with a rock so the condensed droplets fall into the cup. As the sun heats the inside, moisture evaporates, condenses on the plastic, and drips drop by drop into your container. It's slow, but those drops are life. If you have 2 plastic bottles, you can build a makeshift distiller. Fill one with dirty water, or even urine. Seal the top with cloth or leaves. Then connect it to an empty bottle, angled downward in the shade. As the first bottle heats in the sun, vapor moves through, condenses in the second, and collects as purified water. It's crude, it's slow, but it works. If someone's already sick with vomiting and dizziness, you need more than just water. You need rehydration. You mix a pinch of salt with sugar and clean water. Add coconut water if available. It's rich in potassium. This oral rehydration solution helps the body absorb water faster and replace lost electrolytes. Even without medicine, even without labs, this could save a life. You've taken lessons from the Egyptians, Indians, Mayans, Mesopotamians, and sailors lost at sea and turned them into action. No single method is perfect, but each step adds protection. Each layer of knowledge improves your odds. Remember, these methods are for emergencies only. If you're in a populated area, the safest option is bottled or properly filtered water. Don't gamble with your health when clean water is available. But if you ever find yourself truly alone, you'll know where to start. Hit like and subscribe for more survival medicine with Scalpel and Scroll.